top of the afternoon. It's like 5. It's like 5 in the afternoon. A lot of you guys asked for a little rundown on the car, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start this bitch up. Little cold start. Is pretty cold outside, so it should be pretty loud and a little chop. Stock axle back, so don't mind how it sounds like shit. But here, I'll give you a little clip. I don't know if you guys can really hear me, but it's just fucking barking. Yeah. Little stock axle back is barking. Yeah. Here's a little POV driving. We had to switch up to the phone because the camera's a little too zoomed in, so you guys wouldn't really be able to to see the full experience. But yeah, it's pretty much what it feels like to drive like a heads cam. Of course, we're low RPMs, which is at like a 30 mile per hour zone, but yeah, that's what it looks like with the higher AM driving it during the day. We'll give you guys a little rundown on the whole car once we get to a spot, but as you guys can tell, there's hella traffic right now. So let me get to a spot where we can do some rips. Yeah, we'll give it a baby rip, first gear rip. You can just tell this car just wants to keep going. We're barely leaning into the power, but this thing just wants to fucking keep eating. Here, we'll do it again. We'll do another little first. Holy shit. The popcorn from this car is insane, but yeah, well, that's a little rip, little side street. There ain't no many cars, so it's pretty safe to do. But I'll give you guys a little rundown on the setup here once we get to a little spot. But car's pretty, not too crazy, but yeah, it's just perfect enough. So here's the car. It's a 2008 C6 Z06. Just got to a little spot, little warehouse spot, somewhere I could just chill and show you guys the car while there's still light out. Let you guys hear the chop. So yeah, I mean, let you guys hear it while it's on, and then I'll turn it off and show you guys everything as we go through it. But yeah, this is the car, 2008 C6 Z06. It's pretty much max, not fully max effort. There's a lot more we could do to this car, but it's heads cam, full bolts on, 85, like. No, not too crazy of a setup, simple setup honestly for what the car is, and it fucks. I probably won't show the dyno sheet yet, but yeah, let me just give you guys a little second of this cam, then we'll turn her off. So yeah, here's the whole rundown on the car. I'll tell you everything I've changed, little cosmetics, etc. So I had this, we'll start with the wheels. We had the stock C6 Z06 wheels, traded those for C6 ZR1 wheels. Those wheels had pretty shit tires, and I was gonna buy our 888s and run a little bit sleeker of a look. But then I saw these come up, and I had to get them. So I traded the ZR1 wheels in like 2000. So I pretty much still did good on the trade for my end. But yeah, these drag pack just looks amazing. I mean, you got the bead lock in the back on some Mickey Thompsons, and these things hook really good. I think these are 18s in the back, and the width on the tires are 345, and they look really good. Nice tall tire. I like it. I like the way it sits. Same thing with these fronts. These are 19s, and they sit pretty good. Not too much. The suspend, like the way it looks, is the fitment's pretty clean. Obviously, I have the wheel tilted for just the aesthetics of how it looks right here, which that'll probably be the thumbnail because that is really nice. But like I was saying, so this car, we had changed the badge. Obviously, we'll start with the little things before we get into the interesting. Change the badge. We had to put the lights on the back, but for some reason they kind of stopped working. I don't know why. I'll have to check over the car once it gets wintertime and I have nothing to do. I added this little like spoiler, but this thing has gotten so faded, and it looks good on camera, but up close it needs a paint it up. needs a new paint job. It's all rusted out. Then we got these tail lights from Vet Lights. I think these are the Morimoto's. Not sure what gen, but they look really good as well. They kind of fit the car, and I've been debating on if I want to change them, but every time I see the car I really just can't change it. It looks too good. Then we got the black badge, of course. I just barely put that on. I've had that for like a year, but yep, looks really good. Stock axle back, so that's one thing that needs to change. So you'll hear like the little like floppy, it sounds like kind of like rattle cans. As you guys can see in there, it's like a little like valve right there. It just be flopping around, so it's kind of annoying. But that's it for the rear aspect of the car. Nothing too crazy there. And you know, the front of the car here. So this car had gotten into an accident. It's just a long story. We'll just say deer hit us, okay? You know, so these are black headlights I had bought for 200 bucks just to get the car back on the street. I plan on getting C7 headlights, black badge up front. I need to find that little piece for right there because that's still broken. But has a little lip. I have lip and skirts I got to put on the car. I just haven't had the chance to go do all that. But then we got these little aftermarket lights as well. But other than that, the front end, that's pretty much it, and we could dive into the motor. Well, before we dive into the motor, I figured I'd give the inside too. We got the MGW short throw in the car. I do recommend that. That is, I like it. A lot of people don't like it in their Vets, but for me personally, I think I've banged gears better with it, but that's just me. And then we do also have this little button. This is the little party button, I like to call it. You guys will see what that does here in a second, and let's dive into the motor. Alright, as we dive into the motor, we got, it's a little dirty, don't mind that. Didn't need to stick out, we got the intake manifold, which is a Holley high ram with a Nick Williams 103 throttle body, and then it's got a Kong intake connected to it as well, which came straight off of my Builder ZR1. See, it's got the Kong face on it. Then we've got this badass alternator, which really helps the power up top because we were losing power and the car was just killing itself because it was getting all confused. Then we got Cook's headers along with their X-pipe, I believe. Yeah, we got the Cook's headers and the X-pipe going on with it. Then we'll come switch over here. We do got the Mighty Mouse catch can right there. Flex feel. It's got 80-pound injectors, and I think that's pretty much it. Oh, but yeah, besides the party button right here, which is the link filter, which we'll give you guys a little show on that. But yeah, that's pretty much the rundown on the motor wise. It's very simple. Like I said, it's heads, cam, basically full bolts on, E85. Plans for the car is either maybe boosting it, throw like 7 pounds of boost on this 427, or do rods, pistons, and sleeve it, and then, you know, make this thing an animal. But that's pretty much the setup on the car. I mean, it's came a long way from what it used to be, and I would know you guys want to see probably way more Mexico videos with this thing, but we will definitely get there. We're just one day at a time with it, you know, trying to enjoy it as much as we can. But I'll see if we can give you guys maybe some two-step and see if it'll pop you guys some flames here in a bit. So yeah, sorry if the angles came out really bad. I had to set you guys up really low. It's just me recording this. So yeah, this is the car. I mean, you guys let me know what you guys want to see. You guys want to see this thing get down to some races. I got a couple lined up ready for it. This video will probably drop after a couple races because I really don't want to expose the setup too much. But I mean, it's simple setup. I really don't care. But you know, I want to get some races in before I don't care to lose. I don't care to win. It's just all fun and games, you know. You dump all this money, you want to enjoy it. But yeah, you guys let me know what you guys want to see down below, and try to get you guys maybe some more driving clips. But for the most part, that'll be it. I'm AG, this is the YouTube channel, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you guys want to see.